Hi there, welcome to kneppyinvests. Typically, when a company IPOs onto the ASX, I will wait quite a few months before I take any interest in that company, and I've decided to just change things a little. And as soon as a company lists on the ASX, I will do a little bit of research in the company. And the thing I'll wait for before I do a bit of research is for the company to release some announcements to the market. And the company I'll be looking at in this video, SSH, did exactly that. They released a trading update. I had no idea what the company does, but I just decided to do a bit of research. So in this video, what I'm going to show you is the research I've done on this company, and I'm going to figure out if this company is a buy for me. So let's have a look at SSH. SSH provides security, labour hire and road safety across multi-industries in WA, primarily to construction, mining, civil and government. They were founded in 2009 and they listed on the ASX on the 17th of September 2021. I'm doing this video on the 9th of October, so they haven't been listed for even 1 month. The managing director is Daniel Coley Cooper. He has a 25.7% stake in the company. He might also be the founder. Don't quote me on that. I'm just guessing right now. And one of the other significant shareholders is Stefan Finney. He's the CEO, so that's the Chief Operating Officer. He has an 8.6% stake. So two of the main people in charge of running this company have a 34.3 or 2% stake in SSH. And I do like that sort of skin in the game. So the fortunes of this company will be very important to these two chaps. The market cap of SSH, only 17 million, that's at 27 cents. And the ticker code for SSH could be anything else other than SSH. SSH have three operating divisions: safety, people and equipment. Now I do believe they've recently got into the equipment, because if you look at the revenue for each of their operating divisions, 85% of the revenue is derived in their safety division and 15% in their people division, which means the equipment division has derived zero revenue. I did read somewhere where they've just mentioned they're getting into the equipment sort of area. I'm not sure exactly what that means. It could be equipment hire, that sort of thing. 58% of their revenue is derived from the government and 21% from construction. Now let's have a look at the financials. This is the half-yearly numbers for SSH. Revenue 28.1 million. They are operational cash flow negative for the half year by 1.7 million. They also spent $8.4 million on capital expenditure. So maybe that's the reason why they wanted to list on the ASX, to raise some money, because they are spending a fair bit of money on capital expenditure and they're not making many money or any cash in their business operations. They were profitable by $650,000, but that's not a lot. Gross margins really low, which I think is fairly typical for this sector, or the sectors that SSH do participate in. Particularly security has really low margins. And the net cash after their listing on the ASX will be 5.8 million, or is 5.8 million. In the prospectus, SSH did provide us with some financial numbers. They gave us revenue, operating cash flow and net profit after tax for the last 3.5 years. Revenue is climbing at a fairly good rate, but the company is not operational cash flow positive on a consistent basis. And again, I think that's the main reason they decided to list on the ASX, is to bring some more money or more funds into the company so they can grow in the future. The whole motivation for me doing this video on SSH is an announcement the company released on the 5th of October. And this announcement was titled 300% increase in financial year 2021 revenue, and it was a trading update. Revenue for 2021 is expected to be between 65 and 75 million compared to financial year 20 revenue, which was only 15.3 million. So significant growth in revenue. They've also mentioned they have expanded into Queensland, their people division. So this company was primarily focused, not primarily, they were only focused in WA, and they are starting the expansion process. They've also mentioned they are reviewing acquisition opportunities. The sectors that SSH do their business in are highly fragmented, which means there is a lot of opportunities for acquisitions and mergers. Since SSH only listed on the ASX on the 17th of September, not a lot of history when it comes to the share price and the chart here. And the only thing of interest is when they did release that announcement on the 5th of October, the market did initially love the announcement. Share price opened at 34 cents, so a nice little rise. In fact, the high of the share price was 34.5 cents just after open, but a fair bit of selling came in during the day and drove the share price down from 34 cents and finished at about 28.5 cents. And the share price has leveled off around 27.5 cents. Nothing to get too interested right now in SSH. I think I would like to wait until I do see more financial news released from the company. But this initial growth in their revenue by 300% from last year is interesting and intriguing. But because this company has very low margins, not a lot of that increase in revenue will go down to the bottom line. So I don't think this company will be seeing any significant operating cash flow into the company or any significant profits either. So at this point in time, I will remain on the sidelines and just see how the company does perform over the next 6 months to even 1 year. That's all I have for this trading update and IPO video for SSH. If you have any opinions on this company, or if you have any questions about this company, I'd love to hear your thoughts, your questions, your opinions. So leave it in the comment section of this video. Otherwise, I am not a financial advisor. If you do need financial advice, make sure you seek out someone who is qualified and can speak to your own financial needs. That's it for this video. Have a good day. Bye.